Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, guys? I know it's a Friday night. Probably won't get a lot of people to join, but it is what it is, man. This is the second to last day of the NBA regular season. So I figured, dude, I gotta go hard. We gotta live stream a little bit longer. So we need the Cavs to ideally hold on and cover. Yeah, so we actually have a tie game now, which is kind of crazy. But anyways, we have that. Rebet still has a parlay. They have a promo where basically you get like a 30% profit boost. So what did we run? We got the over in the Dodgers game. We need Cavs +4. Long story short, and again, that game had some crazy line movement. The Cavs were, plus 400-ish underdogs, and then they just kept getting hammered throughout the day. The game ended around even money. Anyways, I don't even know why the Cavs are trying, if I'm being honest. But honestly, let's find some bets. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get in some late night prize picks and shit. We'll see. We will see. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of the easy money. Ah, shit, I got to log back in. That's okay. So again, I'm in Virginia. Every state in the U.S. has different sports books. Yo, the Cavs are winning now. That's crazy. They were down like 20 earlier in the first quarter. But anyways, first thing I like to do always is take advantage of the free money, of the arbitrage bets. So basically here we have one. I'm not sure if DraftKings is going to give me the full amount. So DraftKings is going to, they're only going to limit me. They're going to limit me. They're going to tell me, hey, your max bet size is 63.12. DraftKings is one of my best books ever, up over 219K on it. But anyways, what did they give me on that? They give me 630.12. But anyways, whatever. Let's kind of move on and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do for tonight. Maybe we can get something in on PrizePicks. PrizePicks, again, they have a promo. Every single Friday they run it. It's called Flex Friday. Basically, the way it works is if you lose your first bet, you get your money back. So maybe if we're lucky, we can find some plays for PrizePicks. So let's see what we got. I'm going to start out on PrizePicks. And the first pick I'm going to go with, this game starts soon. The Suns are absolute trash. Yo, did you guys see the super awkward interview with Devin Booker? Did you already do Underdog? Underdog Live, got to be popping tonight. Yo, we back. How was the gym? Bro, honestly, the gym was boring. I hate the gym. I just ran a couple miles. But anyways, Ryan Dunn, PrizePicks fixed payout sportsbook. You take Dunn to go over or you take his under. You're going to get the same payout. All the sports books, BetOnline's a pretty sharp sports book. They have his over heavily favored, but let's see what else we want to pair in. Damn, bro. So again, usually this is a time, what is this? Oh, this is the Chris Vining real estate guy who was in the chat who I was looking up earlier. But anyways, first play I'm going to go with, or second play I'm going to go with is Nico. So this is a CS2 play. Again, what's nice about esports is there's like a million games a day. More games, why not buy a treadmill then? I like getting out of the house. I like going to the gym. But anyways, I'm going to take Nico over 31.5. You can kind of see here, all the other sportsbooks have his line 33.5, 32.5 with the over favored on sleeper. Every other data point we have in the market has his line higher. So it's like, yeah, that seems like a good play to go with. So again, I already used my Flex Friday play. So only, I guess it doesn't really matter. Lock it in regardless. Obviously, I'm going to try to give out good picks. So I got 3 picks so far. You can see them here. 1, 2, 3. It's beautiful. But again, on PrizePicks, I really want to try to run a 5-pick power play, ideally. That's like the optimal slip type. unless you're trying to correlate and PrizePicks adds in some weird payout shift, but we're not trying to do that here. So let's just see what we got. So here would be a beautiful 5-pick flex play. 1, 2, 3. I'm just making sure people can see it. I'm starting out on PrizePicks. 1, 2, 3. Again, a lot of these games start soon, so try to move quickly. This would be a 5-pick flex play. No payout shift. Nothing weird here. Esports, NBA. I don't care what I'm betting on. You know, whatever sport has the most value, that's what I'm going to run. But anyways, get it locked in. James Wood hits a dinger right when you go live. Yo, can somebody put the link to this PrizePicks play in the chat? All right, boys, we need the Cavs to hold on. And we need the Sharks to cover the spread. It would be awesome if the Cavs held on. Because we also have... what do we also have? Let me go here. We also have them in, well, winner of every quarter. This won't win. But both of these are still very live. Wow, I am way too zoomed in. Yo, did someone put the PrizePicks link in the chat? Yo, thank you. Somber Cone 293. Thanks for putting this link in the chat. Yo, here's the link. I got you guys. Justin. I got you, Justin. This is what I really want to cash. I mean, I gave these out last night in the Discord, in the Seva Discord. There's a free play section, so you don't have to pay or anything. Derisa Neely, PrizePicks link. I put the PrizePicks link in the chat. But you can check out the Discord there, but regardless, I would love for the Cavs to win. Ideally win. I mean, this money line one was juicier, but last night there were some crazy fucking line discrepancies on the Cavs game. Oh, shit. But let's see what we can do. What do we got going on? So the Wizards game, bro, we're at the end of the third quarter. Again, when I'm live betting, I'm only doing stoppage. So you can see FanDuel's telling me you're only going to get 31.25 max on this, which is kind of bullshit. But, I mean, the game's already, you know, it's almost over, right? We're already in the third quarter. So this game's going to be over in like 30 minutes. So here you can see DraftKings and FanDuel are super out of sync. It's not really clear which sportsbook is screwing up and offering value. Like FanDuel has this under at plus 480, DraftKings plus 280, but you only have 2 data points, right? There's only DraftKings and FanDuel, 2 largest sportsbooks in the US. It's not really clear which side has value. So what I did is I just arbitrage bet this to lock in a risk-free profit of like $3. So the second the game ends, right, I'm getting the under at plus 480, the over at minus 425. I'm on max limited accounts. The second the game's over, I'm going to win one bet, I'm going to lose one bet, but I'm going to come out ahead because these 2 sports books had such, you know, different fucking odds. Ay. And here you have another discrepancy. This one's on the spread. But anyways, let's see if we can get it locked in. Now, the fourth quarter already started. So again, once they start like running up and down the court, when I'm trying to live arbitrage bet, live EV bet, because sometimes there's really good value live, but regardless, I turn off live. I only look at stoppage. During baseball season, I'll put in the live button, but regardless, it's not even worth talking about. Yo, someone said there was some PrizePicks golf value hitting the board. I hope you're not lying to me. Yo, also, we really need, if you were on the last live stream, we really need Torres to get another hit. And we're going to have another shot at it. We had it in a parlay and a FanDuel parlay, but whatever. It's not even worth talking about right now. What did we want to do? What sportsbook do you guys want to look at? What's good, Alex? Hope your nose is better. Can we get a FanDuel play? Yo, can you check which book has the best value for Michael Chandler money line? Yeah, I can check. No problem. Let's see. Chandler money line. Again, dude, like, it's weird. It's very weird. I mean, when I started sports betting, I thought it was weird. So the best line on Chandler is plus 140. Again, these peer-to-peer betting exchanges, ProfitX and Novig are the main two. Whoo. Let's go, Cavs. Yo, did anyone tail my plays I gave out in the Discord last night? I know, I stay up late sometimes sports betting. I apologize. But anyways, the best line you can get on Chandler is plus 140 right now. But, yo, what do we want to do? Damn, I see a lot of people asking for FanDuel. Hudson Bolton says dabble. Unfortunately, I mean, I can show the value for dabble, but I'm no longer in a state, Virginia. Like, the only sports book. Wow, what is going on, dude? There are some fucking blowouts today. A lot of blowouts today. Kind of embarrassing. Bro, this is my team, the Washington Wizards. They just are literal ass. What are we doing, dude? Anyways, is SGA playing today? Is Shai playing? So it looks like they're resting most of their starters. But anyways, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Bro, Anthony Davis is cooking. Anyways, what was I talking about? I wouldn't mind doing some more prize picks. Do we have any prize picks? There probably will be some golf value for tomorrow. Fuck yes, we do have golf value and NHL value popping up for tomorrow. So we got close. Unfortunately, we didn't hit one today. Dude, we went like 3 for 4 on every fucking prize pick slip last night. But anyways, we have Corey Connors. Checks out from a value perspective. You know, prize picks is a fixed payout sportsbook. So you take, you know, pretty simple. You take, you know, Corey Connors over or under. Like, they're going to give you the same 3x payout regardless. So you have two of the largest sports books in the U.S., you know, multi-billion-dollar companies, DraftKings and FanDuel. They both have Corey Connors over favored. So let's see if there's any other golf value. Come on, Cavs. Yeah, bro, we need the Cavs to hold on. Please. Looking good. What was I going to say? Dude, I don't even remember. I don't even remember what we're talking about. So I'm trying to do a prize picks play. So I got 2 picks so far. Again, ideal world. Ideal world. Let's see here. Let's see if there's any other golf value. Because again, golf has a little bit of correlation, but there's just not enough golf value available right now. So anyways, that's fine. Whatever. I got 2 picks so far. Again, if you haven't used PrizePicks Flex Friday, maybe consider using this. But what was I going to say? Is maybe let's check out League of Legends. So League of Legends, you know, you can see like this dude, Ice. PrizePicks has his line at 10.5. Every other book has him at 9.5. And it looks like Hot Streak, a book that kind of specializes in esports. This is just, you know, the Odds Jam Fantasy Optimizer. It's just going to point out line discrepancies, shit like that. But anyways, what I was going to say is when you're betting on League of Legends, I'm such a fucking degenerate, bro. When you're betting on League of Legends, that's not a saying you're supposed to say. This is what you don't want to do. You don't want to take players on the same team to go opposite directions. That's negatively correlated. You want to do the opposite. You want to take players on the same team go the same direction. That's positively correlated. So for example, these two picks, ice and nope, these plays would be negatively correlated because this player is actually on the opposite team. But it's okay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what the payout shift is, though. Again, you just got to be a little wary because if I ran a PrizePicks 5-pick flex play, they usually give you a 10x payout, right? On 5-pick flex plays, they're reducing it to 7x because of the correlation on these two plays because they're positively correlated. So typically what I notice is this is what you'd want to run. Again, the first play is Corey Connors over. This would be what you want to run. I'll zoom in a bit so people can see if you're, watching on your phone or whatever. So we got Corey Connors over in strokes, Bo Horvat under 2.5 shots on goal. And then we got two positively correlated League of Legends plays. And again, you can see like Horvat, FanDuel has his under as a minus 140 favorite. Kind of all the major sports books have his under heavily favored. Yo, what am I doing, dude? Corey Connors, two correlated esports plays, Bo Horvat under. Just making sure people can see it. Run that shit. Yo, did the Cavs win? Let's see. Dude, it's fucking embarrassing, bro. We need the Jazz to win. How are you getting... Like, the Thunder aren't even trying. Come on, boys. Come on, Jazz. Like, this is embarrassing. They're setting all their starters. All of them. Shit, man. We need them to win for a FanDuel parlay. Yo, fuck, dude. Did the Cavs win? They did win. Yo, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, dude. That actually is really nice. But anyways, what was I gonna say? So we have one NBA game starting tonight. Fuck. Dude, I would have loved to do a FanDuel parlay, but seems like I missed it. Missed the opportunity. So we're at a timeout break in the Raptors game. Perfect. Typically when I'm arbing, what I try to do is identify the book that has value first. So for example, and DraftKings limited me, you can see, to a max wager of 89.27 on the Raptors team total under. Every other book has this under favored. So I kind of got two options, right? I could arbitrage bet this. Whenever two books, like right here, it's BetMGM and DraftKings. So this is the arbitrage tool on OddsJam. Whenever two books have such different odds, prices, that I could bet the over here on MGM, place a hedge bet, the opposite outcome, the under on DraftKings at plus 140, they have such different prices and guarantee a profit. One of the two bets has to be profitable, but it's pretty clear the value was on the DraftKings side with the under at plus 140. So that's what I ran. So the Cavs won. That's great. But what was I going to say? What is this Bryce Miller one? Bryce Miller, this is Rangers, Mariners. So this is a live line on Bryce Miller strikeouts. Again, it looks like BetMGM already moved it. Fuck! Whew. Damn, bro. Okay, what was I going to say? So we only got one NBA game left tonight. I guess I missed a lot of them. But I'm sure there will be some early value for tomorrow. Maybe let's put together a FanDuel parlay. Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll be lucky. Get some picks for the Lakers game. I think that's the last game we have left tonight. All these MLB. No, we still have some, I guess. So we got one game. We got the Cubs-Dodgers game. So, let's see. Maybe we can build a late night parlay. Shit. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Come on, bro. Give me something good. So first, I want to see what we have on for tonight. So let me just filter Odds Jam to show me today only. What is the value? Yo, we already... Oh, fuck. Dude, I mean, this is a kind of fun sweat. First inning total runs. Usually, you're betting for there to be one run or no runs, the nerfy or the yerfy. But here, we have first inning total runs over 1.5. FanDuel's offering really good value at plus 285. That's all this positive EV tool does. You know, all these books have tens of thousands of lines up at any given time. So we're really just trying to zone in on, you know, needles in the haystack. We're the few rare plays that actually have an edge. But what do we like for the Lakers game? Dude. Fuck you. Not any of you. Some of. Anyways, what do we like, dude? Give me something good. Give me something good. Sheesh. What do we like, man? Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, here. I think this is probably my favorite play for the Lakers game. Rui, over 13.5 points. Plus 118. I mean, FanDuel's literally the only book offering us plus money. They actually just brought the odds up. You can see like Pinnacle, Bet Online, which are known to be pretty like sharp books. They actually have the under favored, but anyways, whatever. Whatever, Alex. Whatever, man. But what did I want to say? Dude, it is a little ridiculous. I mean, I said this earlier, but I do feel like hockey on FanDuel. Bro, there's always great value when they first drop odds. Like, dude, plus 198. No other book really offering this above plus 145, plus 150. It's like, here, only book giving you plus money on the under. It's like, well, that seems great. Damn, dude. FanDuel is, in my opinion, it's a much easier book to beat kind of off the open. Like when they first drop lines. So let me pull up this play again. If you're curious, if you want to tail, this is what I hit. Late night degeneracy. I can't use FanDuel. Well, Alex, what smoothie did you get? What's the scores app you use? I get something from Robex. Dude, I fucking love Robex smoothies. It's called Green Goddess. Yo, you know what we need, right? We need Gleyber Torres to get a fucking hit, and we need the Jazz to win. Gleyber Torres already has... Oh, shit. I mean, we're halfway there on Gleyber. This was from the earlier live stream. I mean, you could already just cash it out. Take the profit of 690. Jazz are down 10. Again, it fucking pisses me off. How are we losing to a bunch of scrubs? Scorched, force out to second. Okay, whatever. We really need the Jazz to come back. I mean, that's what we need. Alvarado already cashed. George already cashed. We also put our profit boost on FanDuel on that. Anyways, this dude can't throw a fucking strike for his life. But what was I going to say? What are we doing, man? Whew. What are we doing, dude? Why aren't live player props pulling up for me here? I haven't done a lot of live player prop betting. I don't know. Maybe it's just janky. I'm also not even sure what my betting limits are live. Dude, why are none of these bets working? Do I not have live player props? Jose Quintana strikeouts. Diamondbacks game. All right, we need our boy to get a hit. Where are player props? All bets. Strikeouts? I don't know. I don't even see player props live on MGM. I don't know. But what was I going to say? Oh. I already hit. I see some people asking for Underdog. No way. Bro! Please be real. Nah, it's not even real. Riley Smith assists. Points. Nope. Alright, let's go, Glaber. Get a fucking hit, bro. Dude, I don't see any of these lines. I don't know if Odds Jam is bugging out or what. Probably. Or I don't know if PrizePicks just posted them as an error and then they went away. None of these lines are actually available. Fucking annoying. If you're curious, the best Underdog live plays. Well, right now I actually don't even see anything. Is there anything for the Lakers game on Underdog? Wait, let's go here. So there is some value on Underdog. Nino, over 1.5 shots on goal. I mean, both of these bets are for tomorrow. Horvat, so you could create a 3-man on Underdog. Christian Braun, oh shit. There actually is some solid value live on Underdog. Christian Braun to not make a 3, right? Underdog fixed payouts, take his over, under, you get the same payout. You know, you can see FanDuel, Fliff, every major sportsbook has Braun's under heavily favored. On Underdog, you know, we take his over, under, we're getting the same payout. But anyways, whatever. However, whoa. Maybe there is some live value. Trenton Watford. Let's see. It looks like they already locked it. It looks like they already locked it, unfortunately. Get a hit. Let's get a hit. He probably got 2 more at-bats, so we need him. We need him to go 1 for 2. And we really need runs in this Dodgers game. Dude, maybe Underdog does have some good value. I mean, baseball. I haven't done a lot of baseball live betting. Hit a home run, Kyle Tucker. We need runs. All I got in this Dodgers game, we have the over for our parlay. And ideally, we get some runs in the first inning, too. Dude, they are teeing off on Jacob deGrom. Fuck. He probably has 1 more at-bat. Top of the 9th, he'll get an at-bat. And he better come through. But anyways, what was I going to say? Let's see what we can do. So the Nuggets game, we're at the half. I mean, again, you only have 2 data points here. First of all, I want to make sure these lines are actually live. And they are. Holy moly. What the fuck, dude? So BetMGM is a book. I mean, both of these books I'm max limited on. Usually BetMGM, I can get down. It's arguably the softest sportsbook there is. Dude, what are we doing? Are you taking the bet or are you not? God. So this is a crazy, right? If DraftKings takes this, so DraftKings isn't going to take the full amount. They're only going to take 86.20. But this is a risk-free profit, regardless of what happens, because DraftKings and MGM are so out of sync here. On my max, and I'm on max limited accounts. Like, let me tell you, if I had an account for my sister, I'm not going to do that on live stream. I like just showing limits and kind of like the process and shit, right? I would have slammed this for like $1,000. But whatever. On BetMGM, kind of 121.50. Even though I've been limited on this book forever, I'm still able to get down live. So that's a crazy arb in the Nuggets game. We have the Nuggets to go over 32.5. I'm getting plus money. And under 32.5 in the third quarter, I'm getting plus money. So if they go over 32.5, under 32.5, let's kind of go through the math. I can't believe I just hit that. You're him, bro. So on BetMGM, I bet 121.50 on the over. So if they go over, I win 121.50. If they go under, I lose 121.50, right? I'm betting this at plus 100 odds. That's kind of crazy, man. And then on DraftKings, I'm losing 86.20 here. However, if they go under, I'm winning 86.20. And what odds did I get again? Plus 145. So times 1.45. So long story short, I still have a preferred outcome. I would prefer for it to go over. Again, I tried following this arbitrage calculator exactly and betting 99.18, but DraftKings only gave me 86.20. So regardless of what happens, if the Nuggets score 33 or more, if they go over or under, it doesn't matter. I'm making at least $3 in risk-free profit the second the third quarter ends, and I only bet like $200 total. And I'm getting that money back in my account. The second to third quarter ends, these bets are going to settle. One will win, one will lose. I'm either going to be up $3 or I'm going to be up $35. So obviously I'd prefer for them to go over, but, and you can see BetMGM appears to have just pulled their line. But that's fucking crazy. And that's on max limited accounts too. NHL score 1-2 right now. Heat win by 50. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Heat win by 50? Yo, so the Jazz are making a little bit of a comeback, bro. I need you, Glaber. I need you. I need you, Glaber. So a lot of these games are entering halftime. So we got the Grizzlies game is in halftime. Also the Nets-Wolves game. So usually like halftime, not a bad time to look for live bets. Again, there's not always good live bets. Like right now, a lot of them are in the Raptors-Mavericks game. At least for the books I have selected. You know, but this game's kind of going in and out of stoppage, but whatever. Ooh. PrizePicks tennis, someone is asking for. So here's a snapshot of Underdog, the live value. If any of these picks strike your eye, you can build an Underdog live slip. I'm not picking my nose, I'm scratching my nose. But anyways, let's see what else we can do. Also, if you're on YouTube, Alex, I need you to stream more. Did you find Underdog streaks yet? No, I was looking for it. I don't know where the streaks button went. Do you guys still have underdog streaks? I tried doing it on the previous live stream. I tried building an underdog streak, and it's just nothing's there. What am I supposed to do? But anyways, it is what it is. So now the Raptors game, we are in a timeout break. Oh my God. So timeout breaks obviously are a good time to look for live bets. Free throws are technically stoppage. Like when I'm live arbing, I'm typically looking I filter out live, I just do stoppage. Because I want, if the players are running up and down the court, I've said this before, but the lines, they move too fast. So, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to try to do this shit. What are we doing, dude? So here, FanDuel would limit me to a max of $43, they say. And DraftKings already adjusted the odds. So really the key to successful arbitrage betting, it's not that nobody's going to get in every single play. It's way too hard to do, but it's just like moving fast because these things they'll move pretty fast on you. So we're at a timeout break in the Thunder game. So it's like, okay, second quarter money line. Thunder are underdogs plus 120. BetMGM is going to limit me to 115.53. And I have two options. I think BetMGM is the side offering value. Dude, take the fucking... These fucking sportsbooks, bro, are such pussies. They literally just bump the odds down to plus 125 and don't take the bet. Because I thought BetMGM was the side with value. I mean, basically every book had the Thunder favored to win the second quarter, but they're going to bump it on me anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. It is what it is. Shit happens. Shit happens. A little beat though, because I wish they didn't bump it, but they did. So nothing in the Nets game, which is actually at halftime. Oh, Glaber. So again, if you wanted to run an underdog 3-man for tomorrow, Nino, right? FanDuel has this over as a minus 144 favorite. Oh, the sports books have the over heavily favored. You can only have one streak active at a time. Yeah, I know, but I don't have any streaks active. I don't have any streaks active. I got a losing entry. I got some live entries. So what do we need here? We need DeRozan to not make another 3. We'll see about that. Damn, dude, the Suns aren't even trying. Kevin Durant not playing. Where's Booker? Booker is playing. Never mind. I guess they are trying. So I don't have an active streak. I don't know why I can't play a streak, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Go yard, Freddie. Go yard, Freddie. Come on, man. But dude, let's see what we can do here. I mean, here FanDuel, right, is arbitrage to bet online. So if you use bet online or Pinnacle, right, this is just a crossed market. This UFC under. Dude, there's honestly a lot of arbs in the UFC. So like whatever you could bet on FanDuel, you could just place your hedge bet Bet the under on FanDuel, bet the over on Bet Online. Just follow the calculator around your bet sizes. So we know one of the two bets, long story short, has to be profitable. Granted, Liz Carmucci, is this a girl? Do girls really knock each other out? Yeah, she looks like the type of person who could knock someone out. She looks like the type of person who could knock somebody out. That's for sure. And again, plus 175. This play looks great. Parlay it, round robin it, straight bet it, whatever. It just looks, dude, it's kind of crazy how much value is just available right now. But I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain. So again, let's see what else we got. 3-man underdog play. Break out the shake weight beside you. Anyways, let me get rid of Bet Online. I don't do any offshore betting in these live streams. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn, bro. Damn it. Damn it! So, Brandon Nemo went yard. Okay. Okay. Dude, fucking embarrassing. Against the B squad. Against the B squad. Crazy. Yo, so where's the Warriors game? Warriors game, we're in a timeout break now. Warriors game, we're in a timeout break. Again, sorry. First FanDuel parlay loses. Dude, I've been fucking cold today on FanDuel. Regardless, buy this at 125. Rest of the market has it priced around 160. I mean, dude, there is some solid hockey value. And again, unfortunately, tomorrow there is no NBA. So you're stuck with fucking hockey, dude. You're stuck with hockey tomorrow. We're stuck with hockey. Sheesh. Which I'm kind of fine with. Dude, FanDuel always has so much value early. Only book really offering above plus 200. It's fucking crazy. And again, I like taking the profits that I make arbitrage betting, risk-free profit like I just made on whatever one we went through. I mean, that's how I personally started, you know, sports betting. Anyways, I need to get another drink, bro. It's fucking late. Give me a sec. Some of our earlier prize picks plays, not looking horrible. Not looking horrible at all. Alex, what was the 3-man underdog play you would do if you could bet it? Yo, let's see. Dude, these daily betting limits are ridiculous. I mean, I've never seen a sportsbook fucking daily betting limits until I think Underdog Fantasy was the first one to do it. So Bo Horvat, well, let's see if there's any other plays we like on Underdog. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit, this computer's dying, so let me switch out the charger between this computer, computer number 1, computer number 2. Cheers, brother, cheers. Did you take Thunder money line second quarter? I think it got bumped. Anyways, people were asking for underdog plays. What would I run for tomorrow? I mean, there's probably some good live value, but these live plays just move fucking fast. I'm not sure why. Where's Horvat? I think I need to refresh because they just added games for tomorrow. I think I need to refresh and then it will work. Cheers, boys. Cheers. Cheers. I'm a fucking degenerate. Here we have it. Bo Horvat. Line is also available on PrizePicks. So then we have Patty under half of a takedown. Nope. Takedown. So this is the second pick. You can see not a ton of sports books posting lines, but kind of like you can get this on Better as well. Every data point we have in the market, all these books have us under heavily favored. And then was there any live value? Let's see. I mean, again, the issue is, bro, is this real? Underdog Live is kind of lit. Well, they added a multiplier on Joey Ortiz, so I guess this isn't. Dude, they throw these multipliers on shit. It's ruthless. Where's Curry? Curry under 3.5 threes. The issue is they put this shit. Man, I do have stoppage only selected, so that's supposed to help. What about Corbin Carroll over 1.5 bases? Is this available? Where's Corbin Carroll? Nope. They got the multiplier on it. These are brutal because it changes everything, right? They just reduce your payout on the plus EV picks. Let me make sure I'm actually finding a game at stoppage to find this final pick for whoever wanted the underdog play. So let me refresh this. So we have the Clippers game. That's not in stoppage, so I'm not even going to bother looking. Warriors game. Warriors game is in stoppage, dude. What the fuck? Jimmy Butler under 5.5 rebounds. You can see all the books had Jimmy's under heavily favored. Dude, why does this never work? Why do they have him as refreshing? It's annoying, and they added a multiplier anyways. Dude, I'm going to kill someone. I'm not happy about that. Multiplier. Dude, the issue is they offer a bunch of plus EV picks. The issue is they just throw the multiplier on this shit quickly. What about Hernandez to get a hit? Let's see. This is fine. This would work. This would be a very solid 3-man on Underdog Fantasy. You can see Hernandez every sports book. I mean, some books have him all the way up at -200 to record a hit. Again, it's a live line, so try to move fast. Try to move fast. Whew. Yo, Brewers are up, which is good because I bet on the Brewers. Okay, so we need for the big rebet parlay, we need San Jose to cover and ideally get some runs in this fucking Dodgers game. But anyways, we'll see. So now you can see on Hernandez, they added this bullshit projection, refreshing. Pain in the ass, man. Any rebet value? Let me take a look. Let's take a look. Ryan Dunn is going crazy. I took his demon too. Good. Good. I could use some wins, man. Aside from this Cavs bullshit. Rebet, there is some decent value. Rebet, in my opinion, it's basically impossible to bet on live. Rebet is way too hard, in my opinion, to bet on live. However, I do like this. Let's see if it's actually available. Over 4 runs, first half, it is. Boom, bang. So let's see how much they actually give me. I feel like I started to get hit with some limits on rebet. I'll try to put $1,000 on it. You can see they say, yo, it's rejected. Ugh. And they're going to tell me you can bet a max of 104.48. So typically I just copy it, put it in, whatever. So early value for tomorrow. This book is, it's called Rebet. And what's nice about it is it's legal, basically everywhere. Literally, this is just Google. Literally, this is just Google. There we go. Get my boy Gleyber Torres to the plate. Ideally, a few more times. We haven't even had a hit in this game yet. Fucking Ohtani. Whoo! So the Thunder game's at the half. Okay, cool. Thunder game is at the half. Yo, so what's going on in this Nuggets game? Nuggets game, not really a real stoppage. However, I've said this before. Even when, right, these arbitrage bets aren't super big. I mean, granted, I'm talking about, grinding out the profits here. So here, right, I just arbitrage bet this. I'm only making $3 risk-free. But as an added benefit, right, I'm also getting more reward points on DraftKings. DraftKings has these rewards. They're called crowns. And basically I can redeem them for money, right? For site credit. Also like DraftKings, I mean, honestly not really recently, but I used to get like free... What are you doing, dude? What is this doing? Review and confirm. So basically I can just turn this into like $12 for free. It's just site credit. So right here, DraftKings and FanDuel are so out of sync that I saw FanDuel would only give me a max of 135. DraftKings actually took the full load. They took the full 496.57. So I'm making $3 risk-free the second the game ends. We're already at halftime. So in like an hour and a half, I'm going to be $3 richer, from sports betting. But on top of that, I've explained this before, this new Edge boost, it's basically the first debit card that you can use for sports betting that gives you cash back. I actually did a video on my own YouTube channel. You can check it out if you want to. I'll post the video link in here. We're not getting any runs in this Dodgers game, SMH. So I'll post a video on here, but basically literally just every dollar I bet through on ProfitX, DraftKings, it doesn't work for every sports book, like Novig doesn't accept Edge Boost. But basically, I mean, again, watch the full video, but I'm pretty confident this is going to make me like $1,000 a month just depositing money. But you have to bet through the money, right? Like every dollar you deposit and subsequently bet through, you get $1 of cash back. So currently I'm at 396.27, which I think is pretty good. So like on top of this, what is going on, man? Alex, can you teach me poker? I'm pretty good at poker. Can't lie, I'm decent at poker. Dude, how are you getting blown out by the B squad? Fucking pissing me off. So Zach McKinstry struck out. That means 1, 2, 3. We are 4 people away from hopefully Gleyber Torres getting a hit. Hopefully. Anyways, what book do you guys want to look at? Alex, can you teach poker? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not the best. I'm 18, Alex. I can't. Bro, we got a lot of people who are 18 betting on sports. Kind of crazy. What is going on in this fucking Nuggets game? Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't even remember. I'm getting old. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I don't remember. So there's a golf profit boost. 25% profit boost to use on the Masters round 2. So what we can potentially do... Dude, why is it always making me update? Alex, will you go to prom with me? Where's your prom? Where's your prom? I'm flying out to LA next week. So you may not get as many streams from me next week. I got to go to Los Angeles. But anyways, what were we talking about? The Masters. So what I like to do is, what was this promo again? The Masters, I forget. Who do we like? Let's see. What is Ludwig Aberg? So I'm going to run this play. Ludwig Aberg to win the Masters. You get a 25% profit boost. And the reason I like it is I'm creating a locked market. You can see on ProfitX, someone is offering $10,000 of him to not win the Masters at minus 3,500, which means someone is trying to take a position on Aberg, right? Someone's trying to bet Aberg to win the Masters at plus 3,500 if they're offering him to not win the Masters at minus 3,500. But anyways, this is what I'm going to run. Okay, Ludwig. Fucking cool-ass name. That's a great name. Maybe I name my kid Aberg. I've said this before. I love thinking about kid names. I'm not married. But there's an amazing... Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. There's an amazing website that I would... dude, I love the name Quinn for a girl, but apparently it's a female porn company. So now I can't name my daughter Quinn. But hey, nothing bad about the name Ludwig. So maybe I'll get lucky and get to keep that. Will you go to prom with me? Dude, if you guys are gambling in high school, I'm happy, man. Hopefully you guys are gambling smart. LeBron is cooking like a motherfucker. But anyways. If they give you casino bonus funds, do you usually play through them with poker? In Virginia, only 4 states in the U.S. have casino. And unfortunately, Virginia isn't one of them. West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Michigan. In Virginia, you can't play like online slots and shit like that. Like, at least in a regulated way. Like, FanDuel doesn't have casino. When I lived in Pennsylvania, I mean, that's why you'll even see on DraftKings, I would bet you can actually see I'm down on casino. But when I lived in Pennsylvania, when I was trading at SIG, I would do a little bit of casino because sportsbooks would run promos like, oh, play, whatever, $50 of roulette and we'll give you a $25 free bet. They would do shit like that. Yo, where's our boy Glaber? Any early flip value for tomorrow? We can see. Let's take a look. Dude, I need a life, man. I need friends. Anyways, that's fine. Fuck friends. Anyways, no, I'm kidding. I'm chilling. Yo, my UFC sharps. What do we think about Michael Chandler over 2.5 rounds? Do you guys like the Chandler fight over 2.5 rounds? Where is Michael Chandler? So if you take a look at rounds, I mean, FanDuel only has this at plus 108. Where is Circa? Any early flip value? Can I buy your sister a Quinn subscription? No, you can't. But what are we talking about? Yo, Sharks tied it up. Wait, so what do we need? What was the final play? We need runs in this fucking Dodgers game, dude. That's what's pissing me off. It's okay. Ohtani will hit a grand slam. Just wait. He'll hit a grand slam. I feel it. But anyways, what was I going to say? Yo, do you guys like the over for the Chandler fight? Michael Chandler, Patty Pimble, over 2.5 rounds, plus 120. This actually seems like quite attractive value. Nothing's better than attractive value. Show me some shit. Who was the guy asking for a UFC parlay? Because I'm about to give you one. Anyways, this is what I ran. Little UFC parlay for tomorrow. 2 overs. Yo, Casey Shams. This was for you, bro. Going to decision for sure. Naming my daughter Quinn thanks to you. Unk is 35 and has short-term memory loss. I'm not even 30 yet. Don't believe I love grapes 21. Dude just comes into the chat and fucking caps, bro. I'm not 30. Any of you say I'm 30, you're banned. All of you are banned. If you say I'm 30, you're banned. Again, on Fliff, you got Fliff Cash and Fliff Coins. Fliff Coins. You can get like experience points and rewards and a bunch of random bullshit like that, but oh shit. Oh shit. Padres belt to ass. Hey, there we go. Miguel Rojas. Miguel Rojas has one of my favorite baseball clips. Oh, man. One sec. What is going on in this Lakers game? So the Lakers call a timeout. Okay, cool. So again, live is when I like to find arbitrage. And again, this is really, again, because this game, this is the first half team total. Game is going to be over shortly. We're still at a timeout break. DraftKings actually tells me, hey, we're only going to give you 65.78. So I'm going to plug that into the arbitrage calculator. Tells me, hey, bet 122.63 on FanDuel. Both bucks I'm already max limited on, so I don't even bother rounding my bet size. So because DraftKings and FanDuel have such different odds, I just took, I'm just taking the 65.78, max betting limit. I'm just taking the risk-free profit. We're already halfway through the first quarter. Second the first quarter ends, I'm up 235 risk-free profit on max limited accounts. And I'm also playing through money, right, that I'm getting cash back on anyways. Every dollar I bet, I'm getting an additional 0.5%. So it's a volume game. I mean, like, none of these bets are making me a fucking billionaire. Fuck you, LeBron. None of these bets are making me a billionaire, but they compound. They compound. That was a typo. I meant 25. That's more like it. You guys tell me I look like I'm 25. It's going to make me very happy. So we're at an official review in the Nuggets game. Look at this arbitrage bet, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Dude, official reviews, I feel like somehow yield the most insane arbitrage bets. So FanDuel is telling me we'll give you a max of 352. Will DraftKings take my full load? No, they won't. So DraftKings is going to tell me we're only giving you 54.34? No! So DraftKings is telling me we're only giving you 54.34. FanDuel slightly adjusted the odds to minus 186. Take the fucking bet, bitch. And now FanDuel adjusted it to minus 196. So the arbitrage, take the fucking bet, dude. There we go. Okay. So this is only making $6 risk-free profit. You saw FanDuel just moved from minus 176 to minus 186 to minus 196. These are market inefficiencies. They're not going to last forever. But still, DraftKings and FanDuel are so out of sync on this team total. Again, I'm just taking the risk-free profit. Any free money, I will take it. Dude, I'm going to miss the NBA. Fuck. I'm going to miss the NBA, man. Nets are getting killed. LeBron cooking. Ohtani, man. This motherfucker washed IDK. Ask her if she can take the full load. Alex, what's a good way to ask a girl out? Dude, I love just bullshit, man. That's how I met both girls I've dated. I just bullshit. My first girlfriend, or my current girlfriend I met in college. At a coffee shop. I just acted like I had to pee and was like, yo, can you watch my laptop? And she was like, sure. And that's what started the conversation. You just need an icebreaker. And then it's like, yo, thanks for watching my laptop. Trying to go out on a date? Shit worked. Can't say it was pretty, but it worked. Yeah, dude, I can't find any of these player props on BetMGM. I don't know what is going on. All of these player props I've been trying to live bet on BetMGM, and I just don't see any player props. Why do the Jazz suck, man? Alex got game. Yeah, dude, that's game. Super Mecha Champions. I don't know if I'd call that game, but it worked. What about Kalshi Girl? Same thing. Made up some bullshit. Met her in New York. Anyways. God damn it, dude. Is Matthew Boyd like that? Okay, so we got Dingler, Sweeney, Baez. Although I'm already feeling a little hopeless about the Jazz winning. Dude, down 22 points against a team not even playing starters. Some people are much better, I should say, at live betting than I am. And, you know, they're able to get things in that aren't at stoppage. I just don't do, like, arbitrage isn't the main thing I do anymore, so I'm not maybe as good at it as other people are. Maybe BetMGM will give me more on this. Wild team total plus 2.5. Let's see. Nope. They're not going to give me more. They're only going to give me 91.50. So that was kind of pointless, but whatever. It's always random. I mean, sometimes I hope for bigger betting limits. I'm still going to hedge out of the risk. Again, these bets take 20 seconds to lock in. It basically just comes down to... And, you know, I'm playing through money. I'm getting cash back on. That's cool. But it's a little annoying. That's for sure. Yo, Alex, you look like Back Elman. What Alex didn't tell you is he left his laptop open and his bankroll showing. She saw his money. Unfortunately, I didn't really bet on sports in college, so there wasn't any attractive photo of my DraftKings P&L I could leave open. Unfortunately. Whew. So the Padres game, we just hit a quarter break. Or sorry, we hit the end of an inning. Is there any value, bro? Let's see if there's anything new on PrizePicks. Dude, I don't even know. Like some of these sports, I don't even know what the fuck this is. Is this a name? Dude, you can find good bets in any league. This is literally Japan B1 League. I've never heard of it. So, where's the Jazz game? Let's go here. So now we are at a timeout break in the Jazz game. Perfect. Load, bro. Third quarter money line. So it seems like DraftKings is the side offering value, so I'm just going to run that first. Thunder, minus 105, live. They're going to give me $63. What I can do is go over to FanDuel, hedge out of my risk, if they tie, right, if they're tied at the end of the third quarter, both bets will push. But I mean, pretty crazy, right? I bet on the Thunder minus 105, bet on the Jazz plus 124. We only have 4 minutes left in the third quarter. You look at my phone. I follow where these games are because, again, I want to make sure like we're at a timeout break because lines are more stable. So obviously I would have bet more, but regardless, the second the third quarter ends, I'm $5 richer. Live arbitrage. Thunder win, Jazz win, minus 105, plus 124. I'm making money. $5, risk-free. You can go through the math yourself. Now we're at a timeout break in the Lakers game. Here, it seems like BetMGM is the side offering value. We have the over 66.5, right? BetMGM is the only book with the Lakers favored to go under. You can see sharp books have the over favored, and they take the bet for 121.50. So now it's like, okay, can I hedge out on DraftKings? Make another risk-free $5? Let's see. So I'm going to have to just let this run as an EV bet. Dude, I don't know what it is. Apparently, I've already bet on the Lakers team total, so they're not going to let me bet it again on DraftKings. It is what it is. It is what it is. So we have the Warriors game. Curry is kind of cooking. Dude, this is embarrassing, man. Fucking Jazz, bro. Anyways, could do this all day long. You just got to be quick. That's the only hard part. Is a lot of these lines move quick. Oh, shit. But let's see what we can do. Let's go here. Let's see if there's any PrizePicks value showing up or something. Also, if you wanted to, I ran the over 2.5 for the Chandler fight. But if you wanted to, you could run the over 3.5 rounds, whatever. Well, let's check out PrizePicks. PrizePicks is kind of the same shit. I mean, there's nothing new. However, dude, again, this fucking hockey value. The hockey value on FanDuel is kind of ridiculous. Obviously, I could take the less variance approach. Just run them as straight bets. But that's boring. It's definitely boring. There's a reason people like parlays. They're fun. So they already bumped this line on JJ Peterka. Fuck you, bro. So they already bumped this line on Peterka down to plus 144. So that was plus 158. So that's like a pretty sizable bump. So obviously I don't still want to play it. So I'm going to get rid of it. And there are just a lot of bets with an edge. Yo, Sean Monahan, that is my brother. If you were curious, that is my brother. So I personally love to, you know, whoa. Be a degenerate. That's what I love to do. That is what I love to do, especially if I'm making money arbing, taking some of the proceeds, putting them towards a parlay. It's just fun, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It's fun to make risk-free money. It's fun to play on PrizePicks. They're all fun. They are all fun. Dude, I can't believe I didn't go out tonight. I didn't do anything. Honestly, I'm a little sad because the NBA is coming to an end. Yo, we need Torres. I need another drink. Then I'm going to hop off the live stream, go to bed. Oi, oi, oi. Yo, I see you, SGC Rage. Yo, Javier Baez is getting a hit. Sleeper golf protected play. I see you, XO loves Twitch. Let me look at Sleeper. So let's go here. Let's check out Sleeper. What do we have? Yo, protected pick golf only. So basically, if we lose, we get our money back. I'm going to fade Rory. What do I like? This is what I'm running. Sleeper protected golf pick. So basically, if we lose, we get our money back. Anyways, this is what I ran. It's on Sleeper. Again, I use a bunch of different books. All these books run their own promos. Obviously, this is a risk-free bet. You want to take advantage of it. If you lose, you get your money back. What's better than that, you know? Anyways, let me put the FanDuel link in the chat for SGC Rage. Oh, baby. Share bet. Yo, so I figured it out. There we go. Links coming in the chat for the FanDuel parlay if you wanted something to run. So that's what I ran for the Sleeper golf play. Please be a hit. 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 Woo! I don't know why it doesn't say in-play runs. Runner should be taken off. If this says error or fielder's choice, I'm going to be fucking pissed. You like doing bumps? Fuck yes! That was not a nuke. Yo, fuck the Jazz, bro. I mean, this would be nice, but I don't think the Jazz are going to get the the job done. I had Torres as a straight bet too. No. So we had him as a straight bet too, which is nice, but unfortunately, I don't really give a fuck about the straight bet. This is what I give a fuck about, but This is embarrassing, dude. Why can't the Thunder... Okay. Maybe not over yet. Let's get married, Alex. Yeah, I don't know about that. I just watched it. It looks like an error. Did they regrade it? Where's our boy? We'll see. We'll see what the official grading comes in as. But, again, the Jazz almost certainly aren't going to win anyways. But hopefully, I mean, I did have it as a straight bet. Plus 220. Plus 220. No joke. This is embarrassing, though. I mean, again, it's just fucking embarrassing. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Let's see what we got going on. So, again, this Nuggets team total, like, they're not even letting me bet it anyways. I think. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Well, the Nuggets game is restarting anyways, so I missed it. Nuggets game is restarting anyway, so I think I'm going to be too late for this. Yo, so when do the Lakers play? I wonder if I'm going to be able to see the Lakers in LA. Yo, why do we have no runs in this fucking Cubs game, man? One hitter, two hitter. Damn. We need runs. It's okay. Ohtani, dude, second at bat. Hit the shit out of that ball. But let's see what we can do. Okay, what's going on in this Lakers game? So we're out of timeout now. Whoo! Nope, that already moved. So we're at a timeout break in this Lakers game. Let's see. DraftKings appears to be the side with value. They're only going to give me a max of 36.27 on this under 126 half points at plus 124. So they only give me a max bet size of 36.27. Again, I'm up over, well over. Yo, what the fuck, dude? Why are we logging me out, man? Why are we logging me out, dude? But anyways, I just locked in another risk-free profit of $3, max limited accounts. Play the under at plus 124. Play the over at minus 106. You can see DraftKings and FanDuel have such different prices, such different odds. DraftKings is way more aggressive on the over. Minus 160 favorite compared to FanDuel, minus 106. So I can bet the over on FanDuel, under on DraftKings. Guarantee a profit, boys. Which is nice. I like free money. And you can see DraftKings already adjusted that pretty quickly down to plus 105. BetMGM, I haven't even been able to see player props, period. So, what are we doing? I just watched. It looks like an error. Did they regrade it? They still have him as 2 for 4, but granted. We'll have to see. Bruh. Embarrassing, man. The fucking Jazz are embarrassing. They are embarrassing. Anyways. Anyways. On the bright side, FanDuel already paid it out as a win. I mean, they already paid out Gleyber Torres 2+ hits as a win. Granted, I'm pretty sure they could regrade it, but hopefully they don't. However, more importantly, all the Cavs shit did hit. Whoa, come on, bro. Dude, man, we are logging me out a lot. So both of the long shots hit. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Thunder are just the greatest, dude. I know. Anyways, I posted this play. It was in the Discord. There's a free play section. A lot of times if I don't feel like streaming, if I'm too lazy, I'll post shit in there. So check it out. Who is winning the NBA Finals? Oh, fuck. Dude, ass to fucking belt. I mean, come on, Thunder. Or, sorry, come on, Jazz. It's fucking embarrassing, bro. You know it's belt to ass, right? What did I say? Bucks plus 1,500. Anyways, I'm going to start building some plays for tomorrow. Just give me one sec. Give me one sec. I just want to tweet out that my Thunder play won because I'm happy about it. I got Warriors plus 4,300 on rebet after they won their first game with Jimmy. Let's take a look, dude. I haven't looked at NBA futures in a while. Yo, the Thunder are actually favored to win. Thunder are actually favored to win. Yo, what are people saying about the Bucks? Man, the Bucks are a long way down. Yo, the Bucks are plus 20,000. Thunder are trading around plus 170. Yo, I mean, if SGA wins with... It would be impressive. Would definitely be impressive if the Thunder can win. Dude, they have so many picks too. I mean, dude, come on, Jazz. Come on. Anyways, what was I saying? So, Clippers, perfect. Clippers were in an official review. As I've said numerous times, great time to look for bets. Again, FanDuel on this ARB, they're only going to give me, they told me, hey, your max betting limit is 102. Again, we're still in an official review. So what I can do is make a risk-free profit of $6, assuming DraftKings takes the full shebang. And they do. So another risk-free $6 profit arbitrage bet. I'm getting this back. The second to third quarter ends, right? The Kings are going to go over or they're going to go under. However, because DraftKings and FanDuel had such different odds, I just day traded them to make a risk-free profit of $6. FanDuel unfortunately limited me to 102 because it seemed like I could actually bet more on DraftKings, but I got the Kings over 27.5 at minus 102. I got the Kings under 27.5 at plus 115. Following the calculator, whatever happens, I make $6. Risk-free profit. As long as the Lakers don't win. Dude, if the Lakers don't win, that would be crazy. And we're still in an official review in the Kings game. Dude, how am I still streaming? I need a life. You guys need to tell me to get hobbies and stuff like that. Because that's your job, not my job. I hate the Jazz. I hate the Jazz. I hate the Jazz. The Jazz are going to fuck me out of a massive parlay. Alex, why did you bet on the Jazz? Because I thought it was good fucking value. Why do you think, man? This shit was plus 9,000 and the Jazz are going to cuck us out of it. Lakers are not winning, don't worry. You guys don't think the Lakers can win? Dude, if the Jazz win this game, it's not going to happen, but I will give a lot of money out. I will be a very happy man. Although it's not going to, it's not going to happen. They're down 20 in the fourth. Maybe, though, there are crazier things that have happened. I don't know why the Thunder care. Dude, don't you want to help out the rest of the league and give them some wins so they're encouraged to keep trying? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach. Anyways, let's do a fucking parlay. Lakers are not winning. Don't worry. Okay, well. So again, whenever I hit an arbitrage bet, it's like a reward. You give yourself a reward. You know what I mean? You make risk-free money, throw it on a plus EV parlay. Pierre the LaBoy, this is the odds jam positive EV tool. Just going to scan these books, point out value. We're getting minus 132. All these other books, including sharp books like Pinnacle, have the over as a much bigger favorite. Just making sure I was extra annoying. Damn, bro. So we got this on the previous stream, Nanushkin. We got this at plus 128. It's down to plus 108, and honestly still looks like pretty decent value. Still looks like pretty decent value. Y'all are bitches. Shit, man. Dude, FanDuel always has some solid value, kind of off the open. I am a degenerate. You are a degenerate. You're a degenerate. But again, I could run all these as, you know, it's kind of up to you. When you're EV betting, do you want to run it as a parlay, a straight bet, a round robin? If a bet is plus EV, anyways, let me put the link in the chat. Send the link, Alex. Thank you. I will. I'll send the link. I will send the link. I promise. Okay? Give me a sec. Got to log back in with Face ID. Bro, Desmond Bain is such a tryhard. Yep, they still have Torres graded as a win, which is nice. Torres is still graded as a win. Anyways, man. Oh, shit. I promised people a link. You think you could go out there and play at the Masters? Maybe. I'm just kidding. I'm not good at golf. Golf is probably one of my worst sports. Links in the chat if you wanted to tail. FanDuel link, I got you. The FanDuel link. The FanDuel link is in the chat. If you're on YouTube, it's too many characters. PrizePicks, dog. Nah, brother. We're staying on FanDuel. Anyways, let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. So we're in the third quarter in the Warriors game. Head over to the Warriors game. Now we're at an actual timeout break, which is great because there's a lot of arbitrage. Here, DraftKings and FanDuel are super out of sync. I'm only filtering in the main sports books. Why are you only filtering in the main sports books? Because hopefully other people are able to hit these. Damn, dude. FanDuel logged me out again. So this isn't a ton of risk-free profit. But, you know, I'll take it, right? We're already in the third quarter. The second the game ends. Do you know anywhere else in the world right now where you can collect 2 buttons and make $2 risk-free profit? Probably not. So Curry over in 3s, under in 3s. On these streams, I don't do any offshore. There's a ton of opportunity on like Prop Builder. I don't do any player 2 accounts because obviously I got limited on DraftKings. I could sign my mom and dad up for an account and obviously be able to bet more, but on these streams, I just keep it genuine, man. Actual books that I'm using and having success on. Or sorry, actual books and like the betting limits they give me. Because most of these sports books I've used for like 5 years at this point. At least. Lakers are cooking. So the Suns are finally going to get a win. And here is a massive arbitrage bet. Shit. Again, it always fucks me when they log me out, but let's see. So again, BetMGM, even though I'm limited pre-match, they typically give me decent live betting limits. So you can see right here, I was able to lock in, I was able to lock in this arbitrage bet. Suns over 36.5 points, minus 160. And then just following the calculator, under plus 205. I was trying to bet $64 on DraftKings, but they limited me to only getting $60.96. And again, this is just like a risk-free profit of $11. I only bet $180 that I'm getting back in like 20 minutes. When the third quarter ends, I get my money back, plus a risk-free profit of $11.20. And again, we can go through the math because I know you guys love that. So on BetMGM, I bet the over at minus 160. So if the Thunder go over, I'm going to win 121.50 times 100 over 160. And on DraftKings, I'm going to lose 60.96. So if the game goes over, I'm going to go up $15 in profit, right? MGM profit, I bet at minus 160. Even on a max limited account, they give me 121.50. I bet at minus 160 odds. So what odds was DraftKings again? Plus 205. So DraftKings is plus 205. So if they go under, I win this. So obviously, I hope the game goes... I hope the Suns score over 36.5 points in the third quarter, since then I'll make a little bit more money. I'll make $15 as opposed to $3. Because DraftKings limited me to a little less than I actually wanted to bet. Like, I wanted to bet, just following the calculator, 64.73. They only gave me 60.96. But it is what it is. It's crazy, dude. I tore my shoulder playing golf. Thanks for the link. No problem. No problem. I bet Bryson plus 1,800 before the tourney. His live odds at plus 560, offering the cash out of 1,300. The total payout if he cashes is 7,100. How much did you bet? How much did you bet? Josh Avila. The link sent me to the Twitch stream. Yeah. FanDuel links are too long where I can't put them in the... You can't put FanDuel links in the chat. Dude, I hate the Thunder. I hate the Thunder. I hate the Thunder. I hate the Thunder. Playoffs need to start ASAP. That's a fucking fact. What a blowout. Anyways, I could hit these live arbs, you know, all day long, but I'm getting a little bored. So, I'll call it a day for now. Unless there's anything that strikes your eye. I mean, there's always fucking great FanDuel value, man. Dude. Look at all the value. I mean, if you were to only use one book to make money on, it's hard to argue that FanDuel isn't at the top. And again, I'm in Virginia where you have limitless sports books. FanDuel also, I've been limited on FanDuel. Usually I can't slam things for like, 30 grand. But I mean, my betting limits are definitely not horrible. So I like throwing in some long shot parlays. Cardinals over in the Rangers game and Matthew Nyes 3+ shots on goal. But is there any live bets that we like? Let's see what's going on in this Warriors game. Are we at a timeout break? And we are at a timeout break. Again, timeout breaks, probably the best time to look for live bets. Here it seems like BetMGM is the side offering value. Warriors minus 11.5. So hopefully I can arbitrage bet this. BetMGM gives me a max of $99. So if I go over to FanDuel, you know, I could go through the math for like a third time. I don't really feel like it. BetMGM gave me $99. So this arbitrage bet is making $8 in risk-free profit. FanDuel has Warriors minus 11.5 at minus 108. BetMGM had this at plus 140. As you can see, that's what I just bet. So because these two books have such different odds, it's pretty simple. You just bet Warriors on MGM. And I'm on max limited accounts. You bet Trailblazers on FanDuel. And I'm making, you know, a risk-free profit of whatever, $8.11, which is hard to complain with. I like free money. I like free money. So we're still at a timeout break. Again, I like following the game. When you're live betting, I think it's valuable to just kind of like follow along with the game. So BetMGM will probably give me 121.5 here. We'll see. They do. So the calculator is going to tell me, hey, bet 110, bet the under 110 on DraftKings. DraftKings is going to limit me to a little bit less, 108.69. And I make a risk-free profit of $5.38. Hey, 50-year-old, fuck you, dude. I'm not 50. Not even 30. Not even 30, man. How am I getting accused of being fucking 50? I hate my life. I'm not 50. Yo, what's going on in this Dodgers game? Still no runs in the Dodgers game. About as unideal as possible. Dude, I probably made... Anyways, dude. Anyways. Yeah, I could sit here for the rest of the night, hammer off live bets, but I think I'm just gonna call it a day for now. Appreciate everyone who joined. See you guys. Bye. I'll try to stream tomorrow, but there's no NBA, so...